Hai, nama saya Nur Azwar binti Azimul Asri, nombor matriks S71367. Hari ini saya ingin membentangkan assignment MTK3032 Statistik for Chemistry. Ini adalah individual assignment. This is my data from the data bank. 32 data telah dipilih secara rawat daripada data bank yang telah disediakan oleh Dr. Hanafi. Saya telah mengisi nama saya dan mendapat 32 data tersebut. Soalan yang pertama, find the 90% and confidence interval from the average serum cholesterol data. The population standard deviation is 22. Daripada soalan, standard deviation adalah 22. Bilangan nombor adalah 32. Saya telah menggunakan formula average iaitu mean. X jumlah keseluruhan bilangan bahagi dengan nombor bilangan responden. So semua data telah di sum up dan dibahagi dengan 32. Di situ saya mendapat 7,000 bahagi 32 dan mendapat 218.75. At degree of freedom is 32 minus 1 which equal to 31. Critical value that I got is positive 1.695. Menggunakan formula confidence level, average plus minus Z times standard deviation over square root N, di mana saya dapat 218.75 tambah tolak 1.695 darab 22 bahagi 3 square root 32. Untuk bahagian tambah saya dapat 225.342. Untuk bahagian tolak saya dapat 212.16. Soalan yang kedua adalah find the 95% confidence intervals of the proportion of education level is graduate degree from the data bank. From my 32 data, I got 1 people with no high school degree, 15 people with high school degree, 14 people with college graduate, 2 people with graduate degree. Saya kira proportion dengan jumlah 2 bahagi 32 mendapat 0.0625. Untuk cari Q dia, 1 tolak 0.06 saya dapat 0.94. Critical value for 95% confidence intervals is approximately positive 1.96 since alpha equal to 0.05. Masukkan semua jumlah tersebut dalam formula, which is P plus minus Z square root P times Q over N. From the question, 0.06 plus minus 1.96 square root 0.0625 times 0.94 over 32. Then I got 0.1464 and negative 0.0214. Thus, proportion of education level is graduate degree laid between negative 0.0214 and 0.1464. Third question is find the 95% confidence interval for standard deviation for weight of male respondent. From the data, I got 18 male respondent. Thus, degree of freedom that I got is 17 as n minus 1, which is 18 minus 1, I got 17. From the graph, each side got 0.025 as we use 95% interval and in 2 tests. For the left side, 0.95 plus 0.025 and I got 0.975. From the table with the degree of freedom 17 and 0.975, I got 7.564. For X right side, from the table, degree of freedom 17 and 0.025, I got 30.191. Masukkan the numbers in equation, which is square root n minus 1 times s square, which is sample of variance over x. Sample of variance that I got is 409.977. Masukkan nombor-nombor tersebut dalam formula dan lakukan calculation seperti biasa. Then I got 15.19 less than standard deviation less than 30.35. Thus, 95% confidence interval for standard deviation for weight of male respondent is between 15.19 and 30.35. Number 4, test the hypothesis that the average serum cholesterol is different from 215 mg/cent at degree of 0.05. The population standard deviation is 22. The first average is 215 and the second average is not equal to 215. Since degree is 0.05 and the test is two-tailed test, so the critical value are positive 1.96 and negative 1.96. First, we calculate the average of serum cholesterol, which is sum up all the numbers and divide by total numbers, and I got 218.75. Next, sub the number into the formula. Z equal to mean minus first average over standard deviation divided by square root n, which is 32. And the answer that I got is 0.964. Since the test value positive 0.96 is less than critical value as shown at the graph below, is not in critical region, the decision is not to reject the null hypothesis. So there is not enough evidence to support the claim that the average serum cholesterol is different from 215 mg. Next question, number 5. Is there any significant difference of an average serum cholesterol between male and female respondent at degree 0.02? Assume different variance. For hypothesis 1, average of male respondent and female respondent are same. For hypothesis 2, average of female and male respondent are not same. First, we calculate the average of female. Sum up all the number and divide by 14 as I got 14 female respondent in my data. 2,958 over 14 and I got 211.29. And calculate the standard deviation and the answer is 25.1260. For male respondent, I got 18 male respondent from my data and calculate the average and I got 4,042 over 18 and I got 224.56. Next, calculate the standard deviation and I got 21.936. Since degree equal to 0.02 and the test is two-tailed test, so the critical values are positive 2.33 and negative 2.33. Sub all the numbers into the formula and I got positive 1.5658. Since the test value positive 1.5658 is less than critical value as shown in the graph below and is not in critical region, the decision is not to reject the null hypothesis. There is not enough evidence to support the claim that the average serum cholesterol are equal between female and male respondents. Lastly, question number 6. Build a simple linear regression between x is serum cholesterol and y is systolic pressure. First, we must to calculate the total of x and I got 7,000. Calculate the total of y and I got 4,227. Next, calculate the total of y square, which is I got 5,62711, and total of x times y 932,293. Just sub the number and I got 38.11. Sub the number into the formula and I got 0.430. From the regression line formula, y equal to a plus bx, which is y equal to 38.11 plus 0.43x. That's all from me. Thank you.